Okay, guys, this is another video that I'm doing on finding intercepts of a line. Okay, this is the question. Find the x-intercept and y-intercept of the line represented by the equation minus 7x minus 2y equals minus 42. And the question is to write the answers as ordered pair. Let's dive right into it. We get some keywords here we need to pay attention to. The first one, we have it here. It says the first one is the x-intercept. We need to talk about x-intercept and y-intercept. And we need to talk about those two. And after that, we get the line. This is the equation of the line. Okay? This is the equation of the line. And you need to write the answers as ordered pairs. That's what we have here. And we're going to pay attention of all these concepts. The x-intercept, okay, and we go back. I just had a sketch of the coordinate system here, which is we get x in the as the horizontal part of the, the, the sketch, and y as the vertical part. So when they talk about x-intercept, you go and take a look at the graph. Okay, for example, if I get this graph here, okay, I get this one here. This is not, the graph is not represented by this equation here, okay? That's not for this equation. That's just for the sake of explaining what I'm having here. So let's say that we get a graph like this. This is the graph. That's the line you see here. That's the line you see here. So we get two intercepts. So we're talking about intercepts here. X-intercept and y-intercept. We get two intercepts. If I'm following this graph from here, the first one is right there. The first intercept is at y. This is the y-intercept. We get it right here. We get it right here. That's the first intercept. And this intercept, we call it y-intercept. What does that mean? This means that the graph hits or crosses the y-axis here, and we call this y-intercept. If we need to write this as an ordered pair that we have here, but this is another pair, xy. This is called ordered pair, xy. So this is the y-intercept. We call this y-intercept. And over here, as you can imagine, this is going to be the x-intercept. That's where the graph crosses the x-axis. This is the x-intercept here. Okay? And we call this one here x-intercept. All right. So now you understand what is x and y-intercepts. So let's see the coordinates of those intercepts. So for me to get this graph that cuts my y-axis here, okay, let me call this x. We call this x. I'm going to put the x and intercept here. That's my x. I need to find this value. But when do I have an x-intercept here? That's when y is equal to 0. See that 0, 0 here? Y is equal to 0. So basically, for the x-intercept, it's going to be x, 0. For the y-intercept, it's going to be a little different. This is the y-intercept. Basically, I'm going to get, that's the pair. I'm going to go back to the pair here, x and y. So I'm going to get x and y. But I get a value here for y, because we get the y. We get the value here for y. I'm going to put the y here. But that, when does that happen? When do I get a number for y? That's when x is equal to 0. So I'm going to put 0 here. So now what do we need to know about all this? Whenever they're talking about x-intercept, okay, x-intercept, that's when y is equal to 0. And y-intercept here, that's when x is equal to 0. That's all there is to it. That's all. So let's go and solve this problem. So we're gonna read x-intercept. X-intercept. All right, that's if we go back here, x-intercept here, that's the first one, when y is equal to 0. So I'm going to write here y equals 0. All right, y equals 0. So when y is equal to 0, I'm going to write this equation. So minus 7x minus 2y is equal to minus 42. Minus 42. And now y is equal to 0. Okay, if y is equal to 0, I'm going to plug 0 here for y. So I get minus 7x minus 2 times 0 is equal to minus 42. And as you can see, this is equal to 0, right? So we get minus 7x is equal to minus 42. Now we have, to solve this equation, we divide this by the coefficient of x, which is minus 7. Whatever we do on one side, we should do it on the other side. This is minus 7. And as we are here, I like to write my fractions between my fraction line between the equal sign. Okay. So as we get here, we get this one here. This is minus 7 over minus 7. That's 1. Okay. And I have x left. So I'm going to take that x here. We get x is equal to minus divided by 9 is plus. So 42 divided by 7 is equal to 6. All right. And this is equal to 6. So for the x-intercept, x is equal to 6. If x is equal to 6, they want this in ordered pair. I go back for my ordered pair, which is x0. So basically, my ordered pair would be equal to, you see, x, which is 6, and 0. That's the first one. This is 6, 0. This is called ordered pair. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do the same for y. Okay? Let's go and do the same for y. And we get if x-intercept. And now let's go for the y-intercept. Y-intercept. Okay, when does that happen? This is it here. Y-intercept when x is equal to 0. So when I say y-intercept, I'm going to write here x equals 0. So once I do this, let me write my equation minus 7x minus 2y, go back over here, equals minus 42. Minus 42. And let's go and plug the value of x in the equation. So x is equal to 0. So I'm going to get minus 7, but x is equal to 0. Minus 2y is equal to minus 42. And this is negative 7 times 0, that's 0. So I'm left with minus 2y is equal to minus 42. You divide by minus 2 on both sides. Minus 2. Divide here by minus 2 as well. Okay? And this is equal to 1. So we get y is equal to minus 42 divided by minus 2. This is equal to 21. So 21 is the value of y. We agree. But we need to write this as an ordered pair, but the ordered pair is 0y. So the ordered pair would be is 0y. So 0 for x, that's what we write this x to be. X is equal to 0. And y is equal to 21. And you close. This is another pair. It's not supposed to do that. Okay. So we're going to close that parenthesis here. Okay. And we get two solutions. That's for the first one, for the second one, and this is for the first one. All right. And the first one is 6, 0, and the second one 0, 21. I should have 21 here. 0, 21. 0, 21. So this is all I had for today, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.